Hello, good morning, everybody. Happy, what day is it? Tuesday. I had to think for a minute there. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Rachel Ross, and I post over here at Essential Oils with Rachel Ross. I have been using doTERRA, and I've been a wellness advocate with doTERRA for the last 2.5 years, and it's something I absolutely love. I'm super passionate about it. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about a special topic. It is something I'm really passionate about, and it's mood. So using essential oils for mood management. This has been something that's been huge for me. I've been, I got into oils because I wanted to find something natural that I could try to help with different mood managements. So I'll kind of talk about my story in just a minute, but with mood and with your body, everything is interconnected. Your emotions are processed through your body, and if you keep them pent up, it's going to affect other parts of your body. You're not going to sleep well. You may not eat as well. You may not take care of your body, and your immune system is going to not be as good as well. So it's all interconnected. We know that essential oils work at the cellular level, and we know that aromatherapy can be very, very powerful. So smell is the fastest way to affect mood. Just taking, cap off a bottle and just smelling it, that's aromatherapy. It happens very quickly. The molecules have direct access to the limbic area, which is also your emotional seat of your brain. And so we know that even when, smell is highly, what's the word I'm looking for? With mood, it's highly connected to mood. So you can smell something and it'll just bring up that memory of something from your childhood or from a family member or something that you had happened to you. And so that's, it's very powerful. Smell is very powerful. So when I'm talking about essential oils for mood, there are two main ways to use the oils. So, using them aromatically. So just taking the cap off of a bottle and smelling and inhaling, putting a drop in your hand and inhaling. You can wear it, you can put it on diffuser jewelry as well. So there's bracelets and there's necklaces. You can put a couple drops of the essential oil and you get the aromatic benefits all day. You can put it in a diffuser and everybody gets to benefit from the aromatic benefits from it. You can also put it topically onto your skin. So one of my favorite places to put oils on for mood is to put it onto wrists. I love just using it as perfume. I just put one of the emotional aromatherapy blends on my wrists to kind of just get me going. And so I love that. You can also put it on the bottoms of your feet. I love to put it on the spine for kids, for their mood. I love rolling it on the bottom or on their spines and bottoms of their feet as well. So that's the main ways. Internally, it's not really, you don't really get as many benefits for mood. So mainly just aromatically and topically. So when it comes to mood, you want to have a good nutritional base. I have talked about this every single topic so far on these live videos, and it's absolutely true. So Lifelong Vitality gives you a good nutritional base. I won't go too much into this, but for me, I know that when I am not feeling like myself, I notice that it's because I forgot to take my Lifelong Vitality that day, or it ran out. It just helps to balance things out and not so many ups and downs, and we all know what that's like. So having a good nutritional base is so, so, so important. So have a good nutritional foundation. I'm going to then talk about some of the oils. I'm going to talk about some of the single oils that come in the starter packs that are really good for mood. And then I'm going to talk more about the oils that are, blends that are more geared towards mood. Yes. Hi, guys. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is amazing. If you have not tried it, you need to try it. I'm going to do a whole video on just the Lifelong Vitality and all the different supplements doTERRA has, but they're amazing. So if you are just needing to balance out your mood, if you find that you are, suffering from really low moods frequently, I'm going to recommend to you frankincense. So this is the king of all oils. It is very good for just balancing out mood. So bottoms of the feet, on the spines. You can put a drop under your tongue if you want. A lot of people do that for cellular health, but it can also help with mood as well. So frankincense is a great one. Yes, I am too. I noticed I forgot to take it 2 days ago, and I'm like, what is going on with me? Oh, goodness. So if you're looking, you need some uplifting, and you're just needing to kind of get going, kind of perk yourself up. Citrus oils are amazing for that. So lemon is a great one. It's also the oil of focus. So you can diffuse this. You can just smell it from the bottle, put a drop in your hand and inhale. I like to put it in my water as well. Wild orange is a great one. I love to combine the citrus oils with the minty oils. So peppermint, spearmint. This is my go-to when it's the morning time. I'll put wild orange and peppermint, or wild orange and spearmint, or lemon and peppermint into my diffuser in the morning. Gets everybody going, just kind of perks you up and uplifts you. If that's not what you're looking for a little bit more calming, you're going to want to turn towards lavender. Lavender is just a very, very calming, soothing oil. Put it in the diffuser, put it on the bottoms of your feet, put it in a bath. For my kiddos, they get a little crazy when they're overtired. So when it becomes that nighttime and they've just, been up all day and no naps and school, lavender helps to really just kind of calm them down, even them out. Thanks, Brittany. If you are suffering from tension, another one that's great to use, stress, is past tense. And so a lot of times I'll recommend this for head tension, but it's also really good for stress. If it's just overwhelming, too much tension, you can just apply this to the back of your neck. It really, really helps to just kind of calm you down. So I've been using that more a lot lately. We're getting ready to move here in the next couple months. So past tense has been amazing for me. So those are just some of the single oils. This is some of the single oils that come in more of the starter packs. But I'm going to jump into now blends that doTERRA has made. These are, I'll call them the 4OG, the original guys, the original aromatherapy oils, and then there's the emotional aromatherapy oils that came out in 2015. So I will talk about those, and if you have any questions, let me know. But I'm going to talk about 2 uplifting ones, and then I'm going to talk about 2 kind of help you to kind of calm down a little bit more. So Citrus Bliss. If you have not tried this oil, you need to try it. It is a mixture of citrus oils. It also has vanilla in there as well. I love this one in the morning. This is the invigorating blend. So it helps to reduce stress. It helps to uplift mood. Yes. And it's just so invigorating. So this is awesome in the diffuser. It smells amazing. I love to wear this on diffuser jewelry as well. And I love it as perfume as well. So I'll put it just on my wrists. I also use the hand and body lotion that doTERRA makes. And I love to just add Citrus Bliss to that in the morning after the shower. I'll just put that on and use it. And it's just a natural scent. And it just makes me happy. Puts a smile on my face. So I love Citrus Bliss. If you have not tried it, you need to try it. Elevation is another oil that just kind of brings you up. It is the joyful blend. It helps to elevate mood. It helps to energize. This is a perfect morning oil. So if lemon doesn't do enough for you, I would try elevation. So I like to kind of change it up a little bit. I like to do Citrus Bliss some days. I love to do elevation other days. And it's very, very uplifting. So this one is a combination of lavender, Hawaiian sandalwood, tangerine, melissa, ylang ylang, some other oils I've never heard of, like Elemi. It's got lemon myrtle in there and osmanthus. I'm not going to try to pronounce that correctly. But it's great. It's so uplifting. It's a perfect morning oil. Some people just need just a sniff from the bottle. Sounds kind of funny, but a sniff from the bottle and it gets them going. That's all that they need. So that's a great oil for the morning time. So those are 2 uplifting ones. And then 2 more calming ones is Serenity. And so Serenity is the restful blend. It used to be the calming blend, but at convention this past year, they changed it over to the restful blend. So now it has cedarwood, it has hoe wood, and vetiver. And I'll be honest, this is the oil that really, really convinced me that oils actually really do work. So for me, we're all sniffers. I suffer from really, really anxious feelings. It's one of the reasons why I got into essential oils. I would kept, Googling natural remedies for, anxious feelings because I was feeling overwhelmed all the time. I just wasn't feeling like myself. I wasn't able to be a good mom anymore. I felt like, my heart was always racing and these crazy thoughts in my head and it became unbearable. And so I tried Serenity. At the time it was a calming blend, but I would just put on the bottoms of my feet and I kid you not, I felt instant relaxation. The second I smelt it, the second I put it onto my body, it just kind of helped to calm me. And it helps so, so much. So the restful blend promotes relaxation, it lessens feelings of tension, it helps to calm emotions, it calms the mind. For me, I don't like to fly. And so all I need to do is just smell this oil and it helps to calm me down. If I'm I would say that my anxious days used to be every day. Some mornings I would wake up and I would feel my heart racing and just anxious. And now it's way less often. Ever since using the Lifelong Vitality, it's way less often. And I would say it's probably now like maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks. And so all I need to do is just smell it. And that helps to calm me down. And so everyone in my family kind of knows if I'm smelling the Serenity, it's because mommy's just feeling a little anxious, a little uptight, a little worried, a little nervous. So if you have not tried this, I highly recommend this. My kiddos love it. They use it for sleep and helps to knock them right out. And for me, it just helps to really calm me down. You can feel it instantly. You put it onto your body and it just kind of like a deep breath. Another one I want to mention is Balance. And this is our grounding blend. This helps to promote whole body relaxation. It eases anxious feelings. It's good for I'm not even going to try to say it. Balance, and just it really helps to just help you take like a deep breath. I call this my mommy patience oil. I find that people are usually more drawn to either balance or serenity. For me, it's serenity, but a lot of other people, it's balance. But I love them together as well. This is my, like I said, my mommy patience oil. I find myself getting, really upset or just yelling or getting angry over things I shouldn't be getting angry over. This helps me just kind of take a deep breath. So bottoms of the feet is a great place for this. On the diffuser jewelry, on your wrists. It's an amazing oil. I love the two of these together, balance and serenity together. When I started using oils, my kiddos were 4 and 2. My daughter was in the thick of tantrums. My son was getting out of it, but they were home with me all the time, and it was lots of tantrums and yelling and all that fun stuff. So I would do balance and serenity together on my kiddos' backs. On their spines, I would do 3 drops of each, fill the rest of the carrier roll in a roller bottle, and just roll it right onto their spines. And I will tell you, it helps them so much. Like I said, my kids get crazy when they're overtired, and so this is the blend we reach for when they're just kind of crazy, and it just helps to really calm them down, especially when we're in a hotel and we have to be a little more quiet. So those are the original 4 that I tend to go to the most often, but since using the emotional aromatherapy oils more often, I find myself going to them as well. So emotional aromatherapy oils, they come in the oil form like this, and they also come in the touch form. So it's the pre-diluted rollers like this, and there are 6 of them. And so what comes with this is really, really awesome. It comes with this emotional aromatherapy wheel. And so it has a bunch of different emotions on there, like fearful, sad, bitter, bored, gloomy, whatever it may be. And you can, think to yourself or ask your kiddos, what kind of emotion are you feeling? And you can find it on the wheel, and it's usually in between 2 different oils. You can have them smell each oil and see what oil they're more drawn to. And so it's really interesting because these oils are mixtures of things. So, one is a mixture of trees and florals. One is a mixture of florals and mints and citrus and spice, herbs and grasses and spice, and herbs and grasses and trees. It's really, really interesting, the science behind all of this. And these oils work really, really well. So I'm going to talk about all 6 of them. There's 3 that are kind of more uplifting and 3 that are kind of more calming, but they all work really, really, really well. So first one I'm going to talk about is Cheer. And so I love these because they come in the rollers now with the little metal rollers, and so you can use them as perfumes and roll them very easily onto the bottoms of the feet and on the spine as well. So Cheer helps promote feelings of optimism, cheerfulness, and happiness. So very similar to like Citrus Bliss or Elevation. It smells different. It smells really good. And so it's just a cheerful boost. So it's a great morning oil. I will use it sometimes when we're, about to go have a fun day, a big day. I'll put it on everybody's wrist just to smell because it just makes you happy and kind of sets you up for just being in a good mood and having a good day. So I love Cheer. It smells really good. Motivate. So this is what I just put on right before the live video started. So this helps promote feelings of confidence, courage, and belief. So if I have something I need to do that maybe I'm a little bit nervous about, or I'm just wanting extra motivation, Motivate is what I'll use. So this is a combination of citrus and mint, which is my absolute favorite, but it smells different than, wild orange and peppermint together, or wild orange and spearmint. It smells so good. So I'll do this a lot when I have a big job to do. So if I have to really deep clean the house, or if I've got a lot of work to get done, I'll put Motivate just right on my wrist like this so I can smell it all day and get those benefits. If I'm about to go for a run, I'll put peppermint on the back of my neck, breathe on my chest, and then I'll put Motivate on my wrists. Again, just to smell it and just to give me the confidence that I can do it and I can complete the tasks that I need to do. Passion is another one. Passion helps to ignite feelings of excitement, passion, and joy. So if you're feeling just kind of stuck or just feeling like uninspired, Passion is a great one to reach for. This is the Inspiring Blend. So this one also comes in a lotion form. doTERRA has that, and it smells amazing. It's more like a spicy smell. So some people will use it as perfume. It smells, I don't know, it's very an interesting smell, and helps to spark creativity and clarity. And some people also use it diffused in the bedroom as well. So I'll leave that there. The next 3 are kind of more calming oils, and Peace is the first one. So I've mentioned this before in other videos and other posts, but doTERRA, or they used to, I think it was on Pinterest, they used to have a blend called Peaceful Child. And so, like I said, my daughter was 2 in the thick of the terrible 2s, tantrums, crying, you name it. So I would make this blend, and I had a roller bottle, and I would just roll it on the back of her spine all the time. And it worked so well. And then they came out with this emotional aromatherapy system, and Peace is that same blend. And so it's amazing. It's called the Reassuring Blend. It helps promote feelings of peace, assurance, and contentment. It's great if you're just feeling overwhelmed. So for my kiddos, they're younger and they may not know how to express their emotions, or they may not know exactly how to tell me how they're feeling. And so this one works so well. For them, my kiddos call it their cry oil. So if at nighttime they're just feeling overwhelmed with emotions, I'll just roll it right on their back, or we'll diffuse it sometimes just to help to calm them down. This is also another one that's really good for anxious feelings as well. So if balance and serenity maybe don't do enough for you, Peace is a great one to try as well. All right, Forgive. So we've all been there. We've all had those situations where, maybe a situation or a person is angering us or frustrating us. So Forgive helps promote feelings of contentment, relief, and patience. Who can't use a little more patience? So this is kind of the angry oil. Okay, I guess you can call it the angry oil, but I tend to think of times when I just need some forgiveness and just kind of take a deep breath and let it go, so that it doesn't bother me and isn't pent up energy. So Forgive is the Renew and Blend. I like to use this one on the bottoms of the feet, especially for my kiddos. If they just had like a very frustrating day, or they're fighting and they just need a little bit to release, Forgive is a great one for that. So bottoms of the feet, back of the spine. You can also diffuse it as well. It's a great one for that. All right, last but not least is Console. And so Console is the comforting blend. It's a hard one. It helps promote feelings of comfort and hope. It's great if someone has lost maybe a loved one, or lost a relationship or a job. It's sad, but it works really well. It's a very, very powerful oil. And so I usually gift this to people that are, having something major in their life happening. And so it works really well. So those are the main oils. Sorry to end on like a note, but yeah, these oils work amazing. They are so good for mood. So many of us are looking for natural options to try for mood. Maybe not wanting to go straight to medications, trying something natural first. And so these oils work great. They're all great options. You kind of just have to work with your body and see what works best for you, but they all work really, really well. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you're wanting to get started with oils, there is a starter kit that has some of these emotional aromatherapy oils with the diffuser in there. These are amazing oils. So thanks all for joining. I haven't done a live video in a really long time on a topic, so I will be back hopefully either this week or next week with another topic. If there's something else you'd like me to talk about, let me know. I'd be open to suggestions. I've got to run. We've got dance class right now, so have a great Tuesday, everybody. Bye-bye.